So they're gonna have to cut it again.
All right, we're back. Yep. Mm-hmm. I mean, you were still a little off because I started and you kind of interrupted, but anyway, it's fine. All right. So you've made it outside successfully. You are all alive, but Signe, you passed out in your dream when you made your deal. Yeah. It feels as odd as it seems.
I've done weirder in dreams.
Yeah. So, you hear something. As you feel like you're coming to. Words that are kind of echoing, like, on the edge of your hearing. Somewhere far away, but you can hear them. First is the phrase, turn towards the fire in the sky. The next one is another phrase that is, like a phoenix, rise. And the last one is, she will always watch. And having just been laid down, like probably in a small area they're building into a campsite, Signe wakes up.
Wait. I would like to deceive them to pretend I'm not awake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 25.
Okay.
Joke's on you. None of us are paying attention.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I am.
No, I'm kidding.
Chances, because Chance is paranoid right now.
I can't roll better than that, though, so what the hell? I'll roll anyway? Nope, don't notice.
He's like, she's dead.
You just wake up. You're not cold anymore. You're not inside anymore. You seem to be outside, surrounded by trees and nature. Maybe you died. Maybe this is an afterlife.
You know, I'd almost prefer that. Is the entire party still around me?
Probably. You can probably see everybody.
At least in close proximity.
Yeah. You could notice that they're seemingly going about setting up a campsite. Getting together some firewood, throwing together loose shelters for yourselves, gathering together some, like, seeing if there's any kind of, like, small amounts of food or water nearby so you don't have to use any of your supplies, things like that. Chance seems to be, like, watching over everything. Something seems off about Chance, but you can't quite place it. More like he just has his crossbow out and he's just, like, kind of like just looking around nervously.
I'm just gonna wait and see what's going on.
So what are all of you doing? Setting up camp?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Zach, he's helping setting up camp. He's pulling out the rations, getting them ready for, like, to make kind of like a camp meal so that, you know, it's not as bad as rations normally are, but it's, you know, still, you know, camp food. But every so often, he just stares off into the sun. He just looks right at it.
Mm-hmm.
He just keeps staring. And then he comes back to himself and he works a little bit. And...
I'm going to walk over to Grits and Ulfgar. I'm going to look for supplies for us. Can you keep an eye on both of them?
Sure.
While he's distracted by talking to them, can I sneak away?
I'm not looking away. I'm just walking near them, and I'm still keeping an eye out.
Like,
yeah, but
still,
you're still a little distracted.
She could try.
I'm just letting you know.
Make a stealth check, nonetheless.
I mean, how far away is she from me? I'm at the campfire.
I'm not very stealthy. Oh, that was
No.
almost a nat 20.
I mean, even with a nat 20, I have a very high chance of seeing you.
Yeah,
Or no.
I think
My
I think his
passive
passive
sees that.
sees that.
Yeah, my passive would see that.
Same as mine. Cause
Yeah. Like, all of you notice that Signe gets up and starts trying to, like, almost, like, kind of, like, crawl off a little bit into the underbrush.
My bow is like pointing out over there.
Is Fafnir
Chance.
still on me?
Yes, Fafnir is still on you, and I would like to say, his scales look weird. Darker. But he's staring very enviously at your chest plate.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're pointing your crossbow at Signe, I think I would definitely step up and sort of like, not like
I'm
push
not
it,
like
not just
not like
hey.
about to shoot or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not
Is it
like
a kill
fully
shot?
extended, ready.
Yeah.
I'm just generally pointed in that direction. Where
Why don't
are you
go
going?
find supplies? Go find supplies.
Oh,
I think
I'm gonna
you
turn
first need
tail
to
and run.
address this.
Zach.
I'm gonna turn tail and run.
You're gonna try to run?
Yeah.
Woman, I could way outpace you.
You
And
would know this. You would know this about
You would
Chris.
know this.
I'm also panicking.
All right, I'll chase after you and just try to grab like your arm, not try like tackle you first. Just grab
So-
your arm and stop you.
What's going on with me?
Oh, I was
Yeah,
gonna
what's
say,
going on with
like,
Zach?
if you like kind of notice that Fafnir is kind of like jealously looking at the scales, you can blurt out something. It's a bit of information that comes to mind. These are the scales of Signe, the rebel.
So in that weird voice that he did in the cave earlier,
Mm-hmm.
this just comes right out of his mouth. Like he's not even speaking. It just comes out
Yeah.
like it's coming from somewhere else. What? What is going on?
Apparently, you're a rebel and you'll never ever be any good.
Signe, why are you leaving?
Well, I want to do something.
As
If
she's
you're-
running off.
If
Yeah.
you're grabbing
And
her
Grace is
Why are
arm-
you leaving?
No, he's just gonna say it like that. He's gonna say, Signe, why are you leaving? You know?
Bye.
Bye.
If you are grabbing her arm,
I'm trying to, yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
Grits has half a brain cell.
two skeletal wings burst out of her back. She
Cool,
turns
okay.
to you. Her eyes are solid black. No longer are there any stars. And she just says, "Let go."
Make a Christmas save, please, Grits.
Charisma said?
Can we
I'm
see
so
this?
charismatic, guys.
Can we see this?
Probably by.
Probably.
How far?
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
say
if-
you're
I'm
like.
so
Okay, no. You're very frightened.
hold on. I don't think I can be frightened.
Oh.
I lie. I
Because
can't.
monk shit.
I lied, I can't.
Hold on. I think that's later. I think it is a couple levels
I
later.
think that's poisoned and diseased. You can't get it.
I thought it was something.
Stillness of mind. Oh no!
Wait, that might
Stillness of mind. 7th level.
So,
You can-
yeah. I'm only
use your
6.
action. You can use your act. Oh, you're level 6. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Yep. One more level.
See, I knew that was a thing.
That actually works really well with her now.
I'm like,
by the way.
I mean, you see this, but no one else is close
One
enough
more
to have to make a save. But, like, she just, like, eyes turn black, skeletal wings pop out,
So I'm frightened. That doesn't mean I have to let go. It just means I can't move closer.
And
Yes.
disadvantage.
And I have disadvantage on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not attacking her.
No.
I'm not
I'm
letting go.
gonna
either.
attack you if you don't let go.
I'm not letting go. Like, with my super strong hands, guys.
Oh,
My arm is fully extended at this point.
Damn it, guys. I'm just gonna step forward and I'm gonna
She
say,
stabbed me. She
don't
stabbed me.
fight. Just let her go. She's allowed. She's her own person. She'll come back. She's do that. She does this.
I don't think that's a
Don't
good idea.
know what's affecting her.
Yeah.
No, But killing her is not the answer.
Who said we were killing her?
Chance.
I didn't say I'm gonna kill her.
Like what? I don't even have a weapon drawn. I'm just holding.
I'm not even suggesting killing.
Well, I mean, you can't not
Subduing. Well, yes, but one
we
shot
don't
is
know how
not
close
going
to
to kill
death
her.
she is, dude. She just woke up. Just let her go. She'll come back. Fafnir's here. Fafnir, will you stay? And I'll say that to Fafnir.
He's so distracted staring at your plate.
I don't know what's going on with him. I think I'm rubbing off on him. Look at him.
Fine. I'll really, obviously, begrudgingly, like, let you go. Just like.
I'll look
And
at
off
Sydney
I
and
go.
I'll say, as she's running off, I'll say to Sydney, Sydney, I gave up a lot to keep you alive. And she runs off.
You don't know what I gave up.
I
As I'm running
don't
away.
I don't trust this, and I'm totally going with my character.
What, you gonna shoot her? You missed.
Fuck you, you missed! Only I can attack our own party.
Well, there's 2 more to come.
Well, listen. Because I asked Tantus about this, I was gonna thunder step away as soon as she let go.
Aww. You're taking me with you, though, right?
No.
Damn it.
Okay. So, like, you'll
So the
blast
first
off.
shot misses, and
The second one would have hit, and all of a sudden she turns to thunder and, like, blasts off in a direction.
I'm Team Rocket, man.
What, Constitution save?
Yeah, it's a con save.
I might.
I mean, you don't thunderstep very far, though. But you
No.
could probably be, like, out into the trees and out of line of sight.
Yeah.
What I'm
Doesn't
doing
the
is
thunder-
strafing so they can't see me.
doesn't the thunder show up where you land?
Yeah.
Or is it
I'd
when
say
you
both
leave?
stands.
It's when you leave, I know.
Yeah, left. So
Okay,
Grits
alright.
would have
I was
taken...
gonna say, I was like,
Grits
it's kind of
takes-
useless if you're
Grits
like...
takes 5 damage as there's like a grum, you know, like a giant like thunderclap, like, you know, as if
No, I
thunder...
take all of it because I failed.
Oh, that's right, you failed. So yeah, you take it.
Don't you have
Sorry.
evasion or something?
No, I think that's a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Everything's a fucking higher level.
It's Dex anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I look at Chance, I go, Chance, we've traveled with her long enough. You know how she is.
We don't know if she's even herself. We saw her fall, and then black ooze came out of her. We could be dealing with some kind of undead for all we know.
So you shoot it or shoot at it while we're all recovering from whatever happened?
Better face it than now when we know where it is,
Ulfgar,
then
she wasn't
face it.
undead.
Surprise us.
That much I'll give
She
you.
wasn't technically undead. I
You
know
know
that
what she
much.
technically is.
Not undead.
So still technically still could be a threat.
I understand.
We'll find out, won't we?
All of us could be a threat. That's vague.
I mean,
She's an ally and you shot at an ally.
You didn't see everything that happened.
No, but she also didn't do anything hostile towards you.
Guys, let's just eat and rest. This has been traumatic. And I look at Fafnir. You know, you'll make sure she's okay, right, buddy?
Ulfgar speaks Draconic, right?
Right? I thought he did.
Yeah, he does.
Tim's just not paying attention, but he would hear Fafnir say, "She'll come back."
she'll come back. Like I said. She's weird. And I'm saying
Oh no, she weird.
he agrees.
Zach laughs. So, Chance, if it helps, let's set up some noisemakers around the perimeter. And that way when she comes back, we'll know. And you won't have to worry so much about being stabbed in the back.
Unless she bamps in here.
Well, if she does that, there's not much we can do. We can only do what we can do, buddy. And I go to put my hand on his shoulder, but I stop myself because I know he's uncomfortable.
I'm staying up tonight.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to take a watch, they are welcome to.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Mm.
We lost Tim for a second.
I misclicked.
Ah.
Dip
So,
keyed into and out of something else.
I'm going to take first watch. I'm still not sure if I have a concussion or not.
I could try to medicine check.
I could assist.
Can I use my medicine to pretty much tell her exactly what to do to check?
How to check?
Either way, she could have advantage on the medicine check, either if Chance helps or you help. It's gonna be the same.
All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Medicine.
That
check.
one.
Let's
You're gonna
help
fucking
Drake.
die.
All right. I have a brain cell sense. You're good to go.
Yeah,
Go.
you look okay. You just find any major
Have a
medical
sandwich.
problems. Yeah, a sandwich will probably solve that.
Yeah, a sandwich will make you better.
Alright, I'll just... Yeah. Sure, I'll still take first watch.
Are we going up in the trees again, or are we staying on the ground this time, guys?
Can we just stay on the ground?
I thought you were... from what I could understand, you probably would stay on the ground, but make a campsite, like, right near the cave entrance, so if something should happen,
yeah.
you could probably move into the cave entrance pretty easily.
Okay. That's fine then.
So you
I'm
are kind of
gonna go-
shadowed by the cliff edge, because the forest gets really close to the cliff edge at this point.
Since you're watching, I'm gonna go scrounge a little bit.
When you get back, I hand you, like, a bottle of tequila.
Ew.
You don't
I don't
find a
think I
lot-
find much.
No. You find a couple of, like, some kind of berries that you do identify as edible, but not a lot of them. Enough for, like, almost like a snack, not an actual meal. So anyway, so the night will pass, though. Or the rest you will have will pass, because there is no darkness.
One more thing.
Okay.
So after we Zach like makes ration stew or something, whatever, like
It's probably like
we don't have food.
It's probably like
Hobo stew.
like jerk meat and dried like fruits and vegetable stew kind of thing. It's you're rehydrating stuff basically and stewing it together.
Yeah. Zach just sits there with one hand eating the stew, and the other hand just looking at the longsword. And after about an hour, he just says something in Terran with his gravelly voice, and he drops the sword like it burned him, and the sword just falls right through the earth, like it just melds right into the ground. And he's like, "Ah!" And he goes to grab it, and when he reaches into the earth and he pulls out a sword. Looks just like it, but it's like made of obsidian, completely through. What?
Somebody learned a new trick.
Oh, and when did you learn magic?
I don't know magic.
Butterfly.
You cast something when you attack that undead thing.
Yeah.
I just focused on him and attacked. I wanted to make sure he didn't move. He didn't try to run away. So I focused on him, and that's it. And I attacked him.
Ulfgar, is there a chance that he's turned his, like, anger into magic? Half a brain cell.
I mean, like, Ulfgar,
Angry
you're
magical
you
hope.
probably heard nothing of this ever happening, but again, like, earlier you were like, maybe gods did it? So, I mean, at this point in your time, like, you're like, maybe gods did it.
I don't think so. I mean, as I said, he looks all godly now. Well, no, he doesn't look godly. It's like he got the bright armor out of the crystal thing. I think
You really aren't feeling great. Your
No,
words
I
are
think
so
he's
bad.
like a butterfly. He's changed. We're gonna have to get used.
I think you might have also changed.
Things hurt. I haven't slept.
Yeah.
You probably actually have a concussion from large piles of ice bashing into your forehead multiple times. Alright.
Yeah. So that happens, and that's it.
So okay, I would walk over to Zach, just kind of standing maybe like a little bit away and be like, does any of it like hurt? Does it like feel like inherently different?
Now that you say that, yeah. Everything hurts more than I remember it. The fire's hotter. The pressure, the cold, everything just feels more intense than it used to. I don't
Maybe
know.
you're just overtired. So you're like hyper.
Maybe.
Can I like feel the back of your hand?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna pull out like a finger. Like I'm not gonna like try to grab it. I'm just gonna be like just reach out and touch it. I just want to see if he feels like stone or like a cool gemstone or like
his
skin.
his skin probably feels a little cool to the touch, and it feels maybe like you're drawing your finger across like marble. You know, that kind of like smoothness of like a marble almost.
So it's harder.
But it's still
more.
skin. It's still skin.
It's
Like,
still
it
skin.
gives.
Yeah.
It's still-
But it still gives, but it's got that feeling of marble, and it feels like harder, so it's very weird.
Is he less hairy now and I'm more hairy?
The thing is, he was always a little different
Hairless.
anyway, you know? Just because of his, like, there was always something off about him. It's just like almost, you feel like it's more pronounced now.
Do your eyes feel itchy?
No, but I see things differently. I
would
could see in
assume
the cave. I couldn't before.
your eyes are diamonds. At least the pupils.
Well, that's weird. Shit.
I'm gonna pull out my scimitar and kind of just like try to let you like look at yourself a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try. You see his face just kind of like go slack jaw, like, oh no, oh, what? Oh, I look. What's the black? It's all over. I thought it was just my hands.
No.
You match.
Oh crap.
I would
What
assume.
do I look
all
evil?
over.
Black's evil.
I'd say he doesn't
Black-
necessarily look evil because it's like jet obsidian. It looks kind of interesting.
And if Black's evil, then I think I was right to shoot at Signe.
No, Chance, come on, buddy. That was too much. You know how Sydney is. She's never gonna talk to you if you try to make her talk to you. You're just gonna get a knife in the shoulder.
I didn't get stabbed.
Yeah, that she likes you though.
Kinda. Enough. Enough that she didn't stab me, at least. They
Can I
knock
take
them
this
ass,
armor
though.
off? Is it possible?
Can try.
Yeah, you could try.
Do I have a...
I tried.
Yeah, the armor comes off. You just feel as though, I'll put it this way, you probably couldn't break the attunement with the armor.
Okay.
Or
Well, I mean,
did we say the armor
doesn't
needed attunement?
require it, but
Oh,
I
that's
get your point.
Oh yeah, it's like you can take it off and you can put it down next to you, but it's sort of like
But it's a part of me.
You feel like, however you got this, it's a very important thing that was given to you.
Yeah. I'm assuming I put it down and I'm staring at it, and Fafnir's like curls up on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Fafnir. Dude.
Do you? I don't think you should try it, but
Do it.
no, don't try it. I was wondering if you can do the thing where you get angry and smash everything.
All right.
Like,
I
not
reach
as-
down. I
Sure.
kneel down like I normally do, and I put my hand on the ground. And for a second, nothing happens. And then when I
Chance is
stand back
backing
up,
up.
I pull the sword out of the ground again. So the sword's in my hand, and it's the long sword has the blade is completely obsidian, and the bottom has like gem work, like a ore kind of gem work, like not refined or anything, like jagged, and then it has a smooth shaft for just like almost made completely for my hand, with handholds on it. And I was like, I thought that was on my back. And I just go to put it down and it disappears. It melts back into the earth.
Oh, yeah. If you stare at the armor again, now that's off, more kind of words come to mind. You could, almost like there's a little bit of information about it in your brain. Crafted from the scales of, as I said, Signe, the rebel, slain in the name of our Lord, his heart taken.
He just like, as soon as it comes to him, it's almost like he's getting this information. It's coming right out. And I'll say that, and then I was just why does that keep happening? I don't know these things. So this is
Apparently part of
armor
you
from
does.
a dragon?
Can Fafnir give me an insight roll?
Fafnir can give you an insight roll.
Sure.
Because he's a dragon, can he have advantage?
Sure.
Nice. I have to actually do this because I don't have the... What's insight? Why am I dumb today?
Wisdom.
Today. Wow.
Nice.
Like, I like armor. Oh, okay.
Good thing he had advantage. Good thing he had advantage, because the first roll would have been awful. The second roll, Fafnir can put 2 and 2 together, which I don't know how much he's actually going to care about it, but he assumes that the gigantic heart you saw before, that this is crafted from that thing's scales.
You know, he's helpful, so he'd probably pipe up and say, big heart. Found big heart. Maybe dragon's heart.
Would that have been in a report? Because my character read the reports.
Oh.
There wasn't
Probably.
really a surviving party member who would have done a report on that.
Yeah, we survived that.
Nokrin may have at least mentioned there were things
Maybe
down
not
there.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, Clicky wouldn't have.
Clicky wouldn't have.
But
I don't think.
Ulfgar would know. He's got friends. Like
I
Orn.
mean, if,
Orn is his friend, right? Don't tell him differently. Orn
They're
wouldn't
both
use
your
him.
character.
Orn
I
wouldn't
mean-
use him.
Orian's a spy master. He's no one's real friend. To be fair.
I seem to recall there being oh my god, I really think I need some medicine. There's a dragon heart somewhere underground, yeah, there. And it might be the same dragon he's thinking.
Gold dragon.
Gold dragon, which makes sense with the golden. Can you tell where the scales are from on the dragon?
It's penis.
That would be a probably difficult. I think dragons are arcana, so I think difficult arcana check to you need to be some expertise. It's kind of like identifying
you can do it, Faffy.
what portion of the mouth the shark's teeth are from, by the shape of them.
Listen,
You can do it.
Faffy can't do it.
Damn it! I was so hopeful.
He has so little intelligence.
I really wanted it to be tit scales, so I could keep calling them golden tits.
It's all anus plates.
Don't know. Never saw my scales turned into armor.
Well, that's probably good.
That'd be very
Maybe.
tiny armor.
I don't know. Would you have preferred to die than this?
Don't know if I had the presence of mind of that.
All right. Is my watch over yet?
It hasn't begun. You're still
God
at dinner.
damn it!
You're still at dinner.
Just go to bed.
This weapon will wake us up. It'll warn us if people come.
Does it talk to you?
No, not like that. And I'll summon the blade into my hand again. I don't know. It's part of the magics, I think. No one can sneak up on us, and if someone comes near, everyone near me will be awoken. I don't know if it makes a noise. I haven't really tried it yet.
Good enough for me. And Ulfgar just lays down where he is.
Passes out.
Yep.
Chris will toss like a bedroll over top of you.
I will drink with Chance and just going, what the fuck is happening, dude? Tell me about something. Just talk. I don't want to think right now. Just talk, dude.
I could tell you something. Okay, so when I was when it hit me, I had the best dream ever. Like flowers, I had like my beautiful dress on. It was amazing. And I'm just gonna start telling you all about my sweet dreams.
Yeah, actually, I remember. I was in
had
like
my
a
dress on?
void. No. When after I embraced the laughter, I was put into a void, into like a prison, and I was trying to get out and I couldn't until I was forced into that crystal.
Are you sure you're not still in it? Are you?
Am I? I just reach out. Am I?
He's a mind made a
Just
box
walked
now.
away from it. All right, give me the drink.
Seem like it.
I will also take the bottle at some point and take a couple sweets.
Yes, I need the drink. I am.
I pass it along.
You have no
Aw,
choice.
see?
I'll just take it from you.
So, Signe.
Chance is just going to be very quiet this night.
Signe, how are things going? What are you up to?
Honestly, trying to find a pool of water.
Give me a survival check.
Bold of you to assume I can survive.
Yeah, you can't find a pool of water. You're wandering around for quite a while.
Oh shit, wait, do I have a mirror? I might have an actual mirror. I do, I have a steel mirror. I'm gonna take out my steel mirror and look at myself. See?
Yeah.
The weird shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start trying to transform myself back into not the disguise that I'd take in town, but what I used to look like before the blackness. Sit there hyperventilating for a couple of hours, and eventually try to sneak back into camp.
Yep.
I'm attuned to the sword now.
I read it. It means that only when combat starts are you
I have advantage on perception checks with my shield. as well.
Well, then it would be a normal check because you're... Are you asleep yet, or... No, you're drinking. Oh.
Well, it depends on how late. If we're super late, then
It's like 3 in the morning when she tries to come.
Yeah, I would be asleep. I'm not gonna interrupt you.
I'm not sleeping tonight.
Go ahead and
Make
roll that
perception
perception.
check.
Yes.
You're probably gonna see me.
Well, wouldn't it be with disadvantage because he's been drinking? And aren't you guys?
I've
still having
only had a
exhaustion
little bit.
effects?
I'm keeping my wits about me, and
Either way,
I
you're gonna have exhaustion.
was taking a short rest.
He will have exhaustion in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how late. That's what I'm saying.
She said like 3 in the morning, so he hasn't quite hit that exhaustion level yet.
Okay. That's at 4. Got it.
Yeah.
So Sydney, when you come back, you see Zach's hand is on armor, sleeping right next to it, just holding it.
With Fafnir like curled up on the armor.
Fafnir's curled up on top of the armor.
Chance?
I assume I see her.
Oh yeah, you notice that she's coming back.
Guys, wake up.
Ulfgar doesn't.
Ulfgar's
Chance.
tired. Let the boy
I sit up
sleep.
and just like glare. at you.
Signy's back.
Okay.
Hey Sydney, can we talk in the morning?
Go back to sleep.
All right. You're not gonna kill us, are you?
Not unless I have to. And Grits, I'm sorry.
It didn't hurt that much. Totally lying, because that was like half of what I had left. Like nothing on my ass.
I healed you and then I hurt you.
It's fine.
I feel bad about it.
It's fine.
Well,
I just
the only person that knows about the entire, like, drain the life force of a horrible elemental and infuse it into a dwarf, thing is Chance. And he hasn't talked about it.
No, he hasn't told us shit.
I wouldn't know.
I
So
know.
I just felt great.
Yeah, he just felt great. And had a nice
And now I'm
day.
gonna roll over and be the big spoon again. Coming for you, Ulfie.
Grits, he's over there.
We're all cuddle buddies. It's
Excuse you,
okay.
you're too busy cuddling your armor.
I just have a hand stroking it all night long. All right. Just...
Be the big spoon. Give it.
All right, Chance, go for it. What are you gonna do?
Are you still yourself?
It depends on the, idea of what a self is.
Are you still Signe?
That is one of my names.
Is there something else in you?
Well, that's a personal question. Also, a little too gay for that.
Not in that way. In your mind.
Well, I've always had Fafnir join in.
This is out of character, but it sounds like Signe to me.
Listen, we'll talk in the morning. Let the others get their sleep. I'm sure you don't want to sleep, considering I'm awake. But I promise
don't
not to
wanna-
stab you in the next 12 hours.
I don't want to sleep, period, at this moment.
Well, it's probably a bad idea, considering that we'll probably have to go back in and fight a bunch.
I've been
What?
through worse.
You don't know what worse is yet.
Oh my. Oh no.
Get your rest. I'll be here.
I'm gonna go to the far end of camp, away from the human that tried to shoot me in the back, and sleep.
Okay. And you will have a decent rest. Decent.
Oh my god, a decent rest! It's not Signe, I told you!
That's how
That's
you know.
the most damaging information we've gotten.
Oh my god, she actually slept through the night.
Yeah,
Who is
actually,
this?
that is actually strange. You slept through the night.
No nightmares. No waking up screaming.
It's because you already embraced it, baby.
You are the nightmare now.
Hell yeah, I am.
Alright, so, Chance, you'll be awake. Chance, Zach normally wakes up early. Goes through, like, military routines and all that stuff, and exercises. Yep. Today, he gets up, and he just kind of goes, why? Why am I doing this? I already know how to fight. He just lays back down and goes back to sleep.
Are you sure it's Zach?
I don't know what I'm sure of anymore.
Man, I love being dumb.
I'm going to start making breakfast stew.
All right.
Because I have nothing better to do at the moment.
Grits, when you wake up, your hands feel like there's silk on them, and you have a monocle on your eye.
Yes, a monocle! Priorities,
Why
guys.
silk on the hands?
Yeah.
Because she literally has silk hand wraps that don't get bloody.
Yes. Well,
What's
they
the
do, but then they
monocle
don't.
for? I'm curious.
It's because
She
I wanted
ordered
a
it.
monocle.
It's just a monocle?
It's literally just a monocle. I want to look dapper when I punch things, okay?
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I must now punch you in the face. Indeed,
It's a gentleman's battle.
Ah!
For that. Oh, no, wrong one.
He is evil!
Anyway, why don't we take our second break a few minutes early before you all wake up and, you know, deal with more of your crap that's going on.
What is happening?
Yep. So
Yeah.
if you need a drink, bathroom break, snack, anything like that, go ahead and take it. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Bye, folks.